Hello friends, welcome to Vigyan Ghar. So we are here with our next video of Banaras Hindu University of MSc Botany paper 2020 with trusted explanations. So let's start. Now, our first question says, based on the relation of the ground surface to plants regenerating tissue, Danish botanist Ronkier divided plants into four options are given as 5 life forms, 6 life forms, C is 4 life forms, and D is 7 life forms. So Ronkier was the scientist who classified the plants on the basis of position of pollinating buds on the plants and the degree of protection during the adverse conditions. So, according to him, he gave five broad classifications. Like in the picture, we can see the first is phanerophytes, then chemophytes, then hemicryptophytes, and the cryptophytes. In the picture, the cryptophytes is having two pictures, one of rhizome and one is of bulb. And last is therophytes. However, these also have some subclasses, but basically we have the five life forms. So the correct option will be option number A, five life forms. The question is, phanerophytes are dominant component of vegetation in. So what are phanerophytes? These are the large shrubs and trees that have their pollinating buds that are located high above the ground. So these birds are at the risk of exposure to drought stress or frost. So they occur in the region where the frost is uncommon, that is in the tropical moist climate. So option number A is correct. Next question is, the selective absorption and storage of great variety of molecules inside living cells is termed as. So as the option 4 terms are given, the correct option will be option number B, bioaccumulation. It is the process when different varieties of harmful substance like pesticides or harmful chemical deposited in the living organism. What is the cause of bioaccumulation is when the organism is not able to digest or excrete the particular substance, it get accumulated in its body. It is known as bioaccumulation. So option number B is correct. Now the question is, the aging process of lake from low production to high production state due to enrichment of nutrients is referred to as. Four options are given. A is oligotrophy, B eutrophy, C biotrophy, and D allogeny. So eutrophy is the process when the lake heads from low production to high production state due to enrichment of nutrients. Example of eutropy can be an algal bloom or the increase in phytoplankton in a lake, pond, or a river that is due to enrichment of level of the nutrients. So the correct option is option number B, eutrophy. The question is, the main source of atmospheric SO2, that is sulfur dioxide, is. Four options are given as the causes. So the main source is the combustion of fossil fuels like coal, diesel, oil. This SO2 is very harmful because when it combines with water and air, it forms sulfuric acid, which is the main component of acid rain. This acid rain is very harmful as it causes deforestation and also the determinant of aquatic life. So the correct option is option number A, fossil fuel combustion. Now the question is, the concept of n-dimensional hypervolume niche is credited to. So this concept was given by J. Hutchinson in 1957. According to this concept, it was that the dimensions are the environmental conditions and the resources that will define the requirements of an individual or a species that it will practice in its way of life, and more particularly, it is for the population to persist. So the correct option is option number C, J. Hutchinson. The question says the dangers of indiscriminate use of chemicals upsetting the balance of nature is highlighted in the book Silent Spring written by. So four options are given. The book Silent Spring is written by Rachel Carson. It was an environmental science book published on 27 September 1962. This book demonstrates the dangers of indiscriminate use of pesticides, that is, upsetting the balance of nature. So, the correct option is option number A, R. Carson. The question is locally adapted genetically distinct population of a species with wide geographical distribution are called A. Ecophytes, B. Ecotypes, C. Echades, and D. Habitat forms. So ecophytes and echades are more or less the similar terms, but ecotypes, which is also known as ecospecies, is a genetically distinct geographic variety which is genotypically adapted to specific environmental conditions. And as per the definition given above also, option number B is correct, that is ecotypes. Which one characterizes a keystone species? According to the four options given, one should know what is keystone species. These are the species which are structure builders of an ecosystem because they control the types and numbers of various other species in the community. They have a disproportionately large effects on its environment related to its abundance. So the correct option is option number C, species with disproportionate controlling effects on others. So the next question is, our selection of population is characteristics of. So let us discuss the R selection species which have the particular characteristics. And the characteristics are, first, they have high growth rate. Second, they exploit the less crowded area and produce many number of offspring from which relatively low probability of survival of the species are there to the adulthood. And they are basically the characteristics of seasonal and annuals. So the correct option is option number D, seasonals or annuals. The question is the progressive increase of toxic chemicals in successive higher level organism is known as A. Eutrophication, B. Ecological pyramid, C. Biological magnification, and D. Ecotoxicology. So biomagnification is the process in which there is increase in concentration of a toxic like chemical and a pesticide in the tissue of a tolerant organism at successively higher levels of the food chain. So the correct option is option number C, biological magnification. The question is species occurrence restricted to a small area is called A. Ecotypes, B. Endemics, C. Aliens, and D. Aeolian. So the species which are restricted to a small area is known as endemics. Some examples of endemic species are lemurs of Madagascar and tortoise of Galapagos. They are only found in their respective locations. Also the kangaroos, which were originally endemic to Australia, but now they are not found else in the world. So the correct option is option number B, endemics. The question is, which one of the following is used in purification of polluted water? Four options are given. The trickling filter with biofilms are used to treat the polluted water. What they do is they utilizes the microorganisms attached to a medium to remove the organic matter from the wastewater. It is an aerobic treatment system. It also uses some bacteria like Pseudomonas flavobacterium in this treatment. So the correct option is option number C, trickling filter with biofilms. The question is, who elaborated the concept of ecological races? A. Darwin, B. Turreson, C. Lovelock, and D. Odum. So it was Turreson who coined the term or given the concept of ecological races. It is also known as ecotype or ecospecies. It describes a genetically distinct geographic variety, population, or a race within a species which is genotypically adapted to only specific environmental conditions. So the correct option is option number B, Turreson. The next question says, which component of chromosomes gets stained during Fuglin staining? RNA, DNA, histone proteins, or non-histone proteins. So, the Fuglin staining is a technique that was discovered by Robert Fuglin and it is used to identify DNA in cell specimen. In this, the specimen is subjected to warm, that is 60 degrees Celsius, hydrochloric acid, and then to Skiff reagent. The DNA is stained dark red colored. So the correct option is option number B, DNA. Now, question says, in a cross, the same genotypic and phenotypic F2 ratio as 1:2:1 represent a case of. So four options are given. Actually, this question is not correct because according to the question, it is asked the genotypic and phenotypic ratio of 1:2:1. So option number A and option number D can be correct. Both can be correct. So like if we see the example of incomplete dominance, we have snapdragon flower in which when red is crossed with white one, we have an intermediate that is pink. Ratio is same 1:2:1 for both genotypes and phenotypes. Similarly, in case of codominance, we see that we have the example of ABO blood group system in which we have AB blood group where IA and IB both are present. So but we have to choose the one option, so we will go with option number D because in this we can see phenotypes easily, but in case of codominance, that is blood group system, we have to go for some testing. So the correct option is option number D, monohybrid cross with incomplete dominance. The question is, which one of the following theories of evolution is most acceptable? A. Lamarckian theory, B. Darwinian theory, C. Mutation theory, and D. Synthetic theory. So, the modern synthetic theory, that is Neo-Darwinism, which is an extension of Darwinism. It is a combination of mutation and natural selection, also the population genetics. So, that's why this theory is most acceptable by the biologist. So, the correct option is option number D, synthetic theory. Now the question is, suicide bags of cells are A. Golgi body, B. Lysosomes, C. Vacuoles, and D. Endoplasmic reticulum. So lysosomes are the suicidal bags. Why they are known so? Because as we know they contain hydrolytic enzymes. If the cell is damaged, the lysosome go under autolysis and it get burst. Due to this, the hydrolytic enzymes are released, and this released enzymes then digest their own cell and ultimately the cell dies. So they are known as suicidal bags of cells. So correct option is option number B, lysosomes. Now the question is, complete linkage is found in male peacock, female cobra, male drosophila, and female hen. So out of the four options, first of all we should know what is complete linkage. It is the linkage when the parents are crossed and the progeny is 50%, 50 of male and 50 of female. So in the cross shown here, it is of Drosophila, male and female Drosophila. When crossed, they give the F1 generation, which is 50% parental, no recombinants are formed. This type of linkage is extremely rare and found only in the case of male Drosophila and female silkworm. As in the option, the male Drosophila is given, so correct option will be option number C, male Drosophila. Now the next question is, which one of the following statement is correct? A is interbreeding leads to homozygosity. B is a haploid plant is always a monoploid. C is alien gene transfer through chromosomes involve recombination. And D is 2C value refers to DNA content in an autotetraploid cell nucleus. So, by analysis we come to know option number A is correct. What is interbreeding? It is the mating between related individuals common in a population, and it leads to homozygosity. Homozygosity means they have the identical DNA profiling. There will be no variations. So option number A will be correct. Interbreeding leads to homozygosity. Now the question is, the level of compaction in DNA achieved by nucleosome substructure of chromatin is A 7-fold, B 10-fold, C 30-fold, and D 42-fold. So when we study the DNA packaging, we come to know the packaging of DNA into nucleosome shortens the fiber length about 7-fold. we can see this with the help of analysis also, like when a piece of DNA that is 100 centimeter long will become a string of beads of chromatin fiber just 14 centimeter long. So by this analysis we also come to know that the answer will be option number A, 7-fold. Monosomics in diploid for all its chromosome is known in. So it is a condition when a diploid cell is missing a single chromosome. A cell or an individual that is basically diploid but has only one copy of one particular chromosome type, and the formula for the monosomics is 2n-1. Monosomics in diploid for all its chromosome is known in Zea-mays. So correct option is option number C, Zea-mays. The question is, the XY sex determining mechanism in plant was extensively studied in. So four options are given. The sex determination mechanism is well studied in members of Cucurbitaceae, and if they are talking about XY sex determining mechanism in plants, so that was extensively studied in Coccinia indica. So the correct option is option number C, Coccinia indica. The question is, the genes whose products are constantly needed for cellular activity are known as. Options are given as the examples of some genes. So these are the housekeeping genes that are always expressed because they code for the proteins that are constantly required by the cells. So they are very essential to a cell and always present under any of the conditions. Examples of some housekeeping genes are actin and ubiquitin. So the correct option is option number B, housekeeping genes. The question says the colchicine during root tip mitosis is used for A. Killing cells, B. Enlarging chromosomes, C. Stopping cell division, and D. Stopping cell growth. So colchicine is a chemical that inhibits microtubule polymerization and the assembly of mitotic spindle that basically occur in metaphase stage that will inhibit or arrest or stop the cell division. So the correct option is option number C, stopping the cell division. Question is, crossing over takes place in. Four different options are given as the stages of meiosis. We will see this question by the help of a table. In this table, we can see that it is the Purkinje stage where the crossing over is taking place. But what is crossing over? It is the DNA exchange by non-sister chromatids over the region of homology. So the correct option is option number B, Purkinje. Now, the question is, synaptonymal complex is associated with. Four different options are given. So, what is synaptonymal complex? It is the large proteinous structure that hold together the homologous chromosomes during meiosis. It is like a zipper, as we can see in the picture. It holds the homologous chromosomes during the synapses, and this synaptonymal complex formation takes place in zygotine stage of prophase 1 of meiosis. So the correct option will be option number D, interchange of chromosomal segments. Now, the question says a ring of three chromosomes during Purkinje refers to. Four different options are given. The correct option will be option number D, secondary trisomics, because it occurs when the extra chromosome is isochrome. Isochrome means both arms are genetically similar. So this occurs when there is a ring of three chromosomes is formed, and it occurs during the Purkinje stage. So the correct option will be option number D, secondary trisomics. The question is, in a heterozygote during Purkinje stage, looped out configuration on the normal chromosome indicates. So four options are given. It is inversion. It occurs when a chromosome segment is detached, flipped around 180 and reattached to the rest of the chromosome. As a result, the order of segment gene is reversed. Similarly, this thing occurred during the Purkinje stage in meiosis when the inverted and non-inverted chromosomes pair point to point along their length, and during this pairing they have to loop out their configuration. So this indicates inversion. So correct option will be option number C, inversion. Now the question is, minute apertures connecting adjacent cells are known as A. Plasmodesmata, B. hydrathoids, C. Plasma membrane, and D. torus. So the plasmodesmata are the tiny openings or pores that helps in the intercellular exchange of compounds, also maintain the continuity of membrane between the cells. So the correct option is option number A, plasmodesmata. So friends, our next question is cisternae, secretory vesicles and tubules are parts of. Options are given as the different organelles we know. So these three parts are of Golgi body. As we can see in the picture, the cisternae are present, the secretory vesicles which help in transports, and the tubules. Also the phases are also present, cis and trans phase. According to the question, all the three parts are present in Golgi complex. So correct option is option number D, Golgi complex. Question says, which of the following is commonest among natural aneuploids? So aneuploidy is the condition when there is a numerical change in a part of a genome, and usually this change is in a single chromosome. The commonest among natural aneuploids is monosomics and trisomics. Monosomics is the condition when there is 2n minus 1 and trisomics is 2n plus 1. So correct option is option number B, monosomics and trisomics. So now the question is, which one of the following produces chloramphenicol? So four options are given, as different classes of streptomyces produces different antibiotics. So the chloramphenicol is produced by Streptomyces venezuela, that is option A. This chloramphenicol is used as it inhibits the protein synthesis. However, the use of chloramphenicol is banned in humans because it causes the serious disease in people, that is aplastic anemia. Also, it causes genetic damages and possibly can lead to cancer. So the correct option is option number A, Streptomyces venezuela. The question says substance that stimulate nodule formation in leguminous plant is NAA, B IAA, C IBA, and D ABA. So the correct option is IAA, that is indole 3 acetic acid. It is a type of an auxin plant hormone, and it stimulates the cell elongation and cell division in the process of nodule formation. This effect was observed by Thinnerman in 1936. So the correct option is option number B, IAA. Now, the question is, which one is used as bioinsecticide? Four options are given: Bacillus polymyxa, Bacillus subtilis, Bacillus thuringiensis, and Bacillus brevis. So the Bacillus thuringiensis is used as a bioinsecticide. But how? This Bacillus thuringiensis produces a crystalline substance, that is Bt toxin, that targets the insect's gut. It gets deposited in the insect gut and the insect dies off due to starvation and infection. So the correct option is option number C, Bacillus thuringiensis. The question is, during host parasite interaction, pathogenesis related proteins are produced by. So these are the PR proteins, are a group of proteins with different chemical properties are produced in a host cell within minutes or hours after inoculation. Also, these proteins are a part of system acquired resistance. These PR proteins can be an antimicrobial that can attack the molecules in the cell wall of a bacterium or a fungus that is a parasite to the particular host. So the correct option will be option number B, host. Now, the question is, batch fermentation is also called. Four options are given as different types of fermentation. So the batch fermentation is also known as closed system fermentation because in this fermentation, the substrate and microorganisms are added to the system at time 0 and are not removed until the fermentation process is completed. So it is known as closed system fermentation and also the batch fermentation. So the correct option is option number C. Closed system fermentation. The question is, the order of stains in Gram staining procedure is. Options are given as describing the orders. So first of all, we should know what is Gram staining and who developed this technique. So Gram staining is the procedure by which we distinguish between the Gram positive and Gram negative bacteria. This was developed by Hans Christian Gram in 1884. So during this technique, the order is as followed as shown in the picture. First crystal violet is added, then iodine, then alcohol, and last is safranin. After following this procedure, we get the result as pink colored bacteria are the gram negative bacteria and blue or purple colored are gram positive bacteria. So according to this, correct option will be option number A, crystal violet, iodine solution, alcohol, and then safranin. The question is, a bacterium containing prophage is called as. So four options are given: A. Lytic, B. Lysogen, C. Limogen, and D. Zymogen. So correct option will be Lysogen. Lysogen is a bacterium that contains prophage. It is a bacterial cell which can produce and transfer the ability to produce a phage. A prophage is nothing but it is an integrated into host bacterial chromosomes, and it is a stable plasmid form within the host cell. It reproduces when the host cell reproduces. So the correct option is option number B, lysogen. Next question says protein particles which can infect are called A. virions, B. prions, C. nucleoida, and D. mycoplasma. So out of the four options, prions are the protein particles which can infect. These protein particles can infect both humans and animals and are sometimes spread to humans by infected meat products. So how they infect is, they basically inhibit the normal protein function by changing their conformation. So the correct option is option number B, prions. Next question is, viruses that attack auto-evolving photosynthetic prokaryotes are called. Four options are given. Out of the four, the bacteriophages and coliophages infect E. coli are known photosynthetic. However, bacteriophages also infect some of the bacteria. Option number B, that is mycophages, infect fungi. It is also known photosynthetic. But the option number C, cyanophages, is O2 evolving photosynthetic prokaryote that infects the cyanobacteria. So the correct option is option number C, cyanophages. Next question says, fungal pathogen which block the translocation of water is. Four options are given. So it is Fusarium udum, that is also known as wilt of pigeon pea. What it does is it causes wilting, that is shortage of water, due to which the blockage of vessels occur, and that will interfere in translocation of water, that will cause wilt in the plant and ultimately the death. So the correct option is option number A, Fusarium udum. Now the question is, when a fungal parasite requires more than two hosts to complete its life cycle, this condition is known as. Four conditions are given as the options. So, as we know, the stem rust of cereals require more than two alternative hosts, that is wheat and barley, for completing their life cycle. So they are heterogeneous, and this condition is known as heterosism. So the correct option is option number C, heterosism. Now the question is, ergot disease is caused by A. Puccinia, B. Claviceps, C. Rhizopus, and D. Penicillium. So this disease is very harmful. It is caused by fungus Claviceps purpura. What it do is, it replaces the grains with fungal sclerotia, which is very poisonous to humans and animals that eat that infected plant and causes the disease ergotism in them. So correct option is option number B, Claviceps. Hope you all liked the video. Subscribe our channel. Also hit the like button, comment on our channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Thank you.